Hello everybody and welcome back to the Realistic Farming channel for Farming Simulator 25, where we use real tractors, we use real equipment, we have realistic tutorials, and we have a real lot of fun. So I'm so excited to tell you guys, as you can tell by how fast I'm talking, some of the new mods are dropping and some exciting, awesome new tractors, some small stuff. This goes out to Russell. Some smaller, nice, older tractors are dropping. Some nice, older fertilizer spreaders. Because remember, I was really apprehensive about using that big stuff. I prefer to use the little stuff like this. This is only 10 meters, but it is a fertilizer. We also got rid of a mod, and we added a mod. We added the add fill types to spreaders, so now we can take and spread lime with our manure spreaders, with our anything that doesn't take lime. This is the, hang on one second, let me find out where she is, and I'll get you the proper name for it. This is the IMT. Cyclone. It's 10 meters wide. It does spread fertilizer and lime. So we're going to be spreading it today, guys. I'm so excited. On day number 12. Today we're going back to school. We're going to go back to school. This is one of those where we do the tutorial type thing and I teach you guys how things work. So how exciting is that? So hope you guys are doing great. Hope you guys are doing awesome, and I hope you guys are doing fantastic. And I hope you got your learning caps on, and you got your pens and your pencils, and we can teach you guys some stuff, and then we got to move some tractors, because today we're going to spread some lime. We're going to spread some lime on the field. So let me get back here so we can get in here. I always start out the video like that, but welcome back, everybody. Day number 12. Isn't that awesome? So we're going to go back. You guys got you ready? You ready to learn some stuff today? You got your learning? You're going to learn today. So we're going to spread some lime, and basically what lime is, the proper terminology is calcium carbonate. That's what it is. It is basically a byproduct. When you farm or mine zinc, you get lime, okay? Or you actually mine limestone. One of the two. There's two various ways to get it. There's multiple ways to get it, but generally speaking, the lime that we get on our farm is basically crushed up limestone, and it's basically calcium carbonate, and what it does is it changes the pH level of a field. That's all it does. So think of this. It's very simple. When a farmer has a field tested, okay, the ranges usually go from 0 to 14. And your magic number is 7. You want to get it right in the middle. Okay, so if your field is tested at below 7, it's too acid. It's got too much acid in it. And what that does is weeds grow like crazy. They grow, especially when you're doing grass. Like, you'll get a lot of this stuff. You'll get all this, like, weeds and everything like that. If it's above 7, it's too base. It's too neutral. So nothing grows at that point. So what you want to do is you're spreading lime to get yourself an even base of pH level. So the lime changes the pH level in the field, and it brings it up to where it's perfect so that things can grow. So since we are going and we are going to be seeding grass in this, we're going to be planting grass, we want to make sure our magic number is 7. Okay? So generally speaking, when you want to reach 7, you're going to spread your lime at anywhere between 1 3/4 to 2 tons per acre. So you do spread it on quite heavy. It is quite heavy when it's neutral. Like, so, I mean, because we don't have precision farming in here, we don't know the actual pH level of this yet. But I can guarantee it, that they're going to drop precision farming, and then we can start testing our field. We will be bringing that in, and then we can go like that. But I wanted to teach you guys a little bit about how lime works. Now, when you spread lime on your sprayers or your spreaders, and they do make liquid lime. I did research it, even though I've never used it before. We have a little spreader like our sitcom over here that we use. It's a fertilizer spreader. We've also spread lime in our manure spreader, and yes, it does work. So realistically, that does work. But generally speaking, in my area in upstate New York, we have what's called a co-op. They come in and they test the field for us, and they come and they take big machines and they spread our fields. But we have done it before. We don't own any of that stuff. They all own it. When we do spread it ourselves, we do have to rent the equipment, and we do have to take care of it. So when you're spreading lime, you generally want to spread it anywhere between, I'd say realistically, number between 7 and 10 miles an hour. You can go faster. Like our neighbor up the street, he goes crazy. He's a big proponent of fast farming. He likes to go everything crazy fast. He'll spread it at 15, 20 miles an hour. But it also depends on the size equipment you have. Whether it's new or old, some of the older equipment is literally chain driven. You can't go that fast. It just won't let you. But you can go faster. It's like spreading fertilizer on the field. But now slurry manure, that's a little bit slower. But we'll get into that as we get more and more in it. But so anyways, getting back to this, I'm going to go over it one more time, and then we're going to go ahead and get it out. We're going to spread it. I also spent about 5 minutes off camera getting rid of, because I didn't want you guys to watch me going back and forth to the store again. So I did it. I lowered the time down to 0.5, and I went down to the store, and I brought back I took the lime and the liquid fertilizer and I dropped it off at the store. So it's still sitting at the store, but I put it up underneath the awning. You'll see it when we go down there one of these times. And we went ahead and we purchased a big bag of seeds, a big bag of lime, and a big bag of fertilizer. So we're going to use big bags. We're going to use our Kubota here to load it. And we can load it into a bucket and do it that way, but we're going to just tip the big bag right over the top of it. So anyways, let me get back one last time so you guys understand how this works. I know that guys, like, for those of you who are the real life farmers, you guys have heard this 100 times. You guys have done this, but anyways, I digress. This is going out to guys like Russell and Cowboy Bill and Ian and those guys that want to learn about it. So that's why I'm doing what I'm doing. Okay, so you get it tested, and let's say, for example, this field, and I can tell pretty much by looking at it, I've done it so many years now that I can tell that this field's probably right around, by the darkness of it and the lightness of it, it's probably right around between 5 and 6, I would say, realistically. And that's just, that's a true life guess, but it's not, I don't have a true number because I don't have one in front of me. But just looking at the amount of color in the soil, when it's generally darker, it's usually higher pH. When it's lighter and it's got light spots in it, it's lower pH. So because this is, I would say this is realistically probably between 5 and 6. So we want to spread anywhere between 1 3/4 and 2 tons of lime on this is what we want to do. And this field isn't quite an acre. I wouldn't guess. It's close. It's close. But that's what we want to do, and that's what we're going to do. So we're going to go ahead and we ain't doing nothing now. The rain's here. That's great. Isn't that the way always the way Fury's videos works? Because you definitely don't want to spread this in the rain, because it will make first of all, your machine will be all clumped up and crappy and yucky. And second of all, it will be, it won't spread properly on it. You want your fields dry as best you can. So let's see how far we got going with the rain. Let's see. It's going to rain until just about another hour, and then we can go out and spread stuff. So while we're waiting on that, let's get this stuff moved around and parked and do what we can. There we go. Let's get this parked right back over. We're going to take this over. Also, what we're going to do, as I've made a decision that we are going to get a bunker silo, I think, for the silage. And we're going to put it right over here, right in this section right here, so that we can mow this, and this will be our silage area here. That's it. I don't know for sure. I don't know. I might just do silage bales. I don't know what I want to do here with that. So we're going to go, and we're going to peep our trailer outside. Let's get it a little closer here and unhook it. We're going to put our truck into the car wash machine. That's what we call it. We say that all the time on our farm. We have a place that has a designated pressure washer area, just like this, and we call it our car wash. It's so funny. But I don't, it was funny when I was growing up, I didn't experience what a real car wash was until I was an adult, because we washed all our vehicles, we washed everything right on the farm. So also, I think we have to take those big bags and get them out of here, because I think with this open shed like this, I think the rain would come in, and you definitely don't want these big bags wet at all. They will get ruined. So, and we don't want to move them in the rain either. But let's see. Can we put our tractor in there? Or do we want to put it into the bale shed? Let's put it into the bale shed for now. Well, it's raining, and then we'll get out and we'll spread some stuff. This is going to be our bale shed for now. What we're going to do is we're going to fill this up with bales of straw, hay, and maybe silage. No, because the silage would sit out. We're going to put hay and straw in here, and then we're going to put, we're going to do a bunker silo. Yeah, let's do that. We'll put our bunker silo right over here in this area, right here, which we can do today if you'd like, while it's raining out. Let's get construction. I was playing around with these earlier, so it gives us a nice little area to kind of mow a little bit. I think it's under silos, is it? Yeah, there we go. Do we want to go the big one? We want to go the big one? That's awful big for our farm, isn't it? Don't you think? Don't you think that's like a little massive? I mean, that's crazy. So let's go a little bit smaller and maybe go like this one here. And we'll turn this, let's put this right. We want to be able to still mow most of this. Yeah, like actually, you know what? I got an idea. Because I want to still like kind of mow this, gives us something to do while we're waiting. So I think what we could do is, could we put it like right here and still access it? Let's do it. Let's do it. We can still, let's get it more like right there. There we go. Let's go take a look at what it looks like. So there we have our bunker silo right up here, and we can fill this with, we can mow here, and all this stuff here goes into the silo. That grass over there will go for hay, so that way we can fill it. What we're going to eventually do is start clearing these trees out and getting this, so we're going to clear all these trees right down through here, and I probably will just use, I'll cut them down, and then I'll use the lumberjack mod just to get rid of them, just so we can do that. But we'll see, because I don't know how these would be carried to the shop and all that stuff. I don't know. But that way we can come and we can kind of fix our ground a little bit, level it out, and mow right to the edge. But that's down the road. That's quite a ways down the road. But now let's take a look at this. And that's almost perfect. That is perfect. Who did that? It's like almost like somebody knows what they're doing. We go here, and then where is the painting? Where is the painting? Where is the painting? Sculpting, painting. There we go. I think we want this one. Yeah. So let's get this a little bit wider here just to match our farm a little bit. The inside of that can be, I really like how precise the thing is now. That's great. That's great. We'll get this whited out here a little bit, so we come out with that, so we can drive right in there, and then we're gonna go right. There we go. Perfect. And then we'll make this one a little wider here, so we can go right around that. So right now, like I said, I don't think we're going to need, oops, that's good enough. We're not going to need pretty much a end loader, what do you call those there? Loading wagon, because this is so small here, we can just use our skid loader and pick up the grass and dump it in there. There we go. Just like that. We'll give it a few more minutes, and then we can start spreading some lime. So this trailer's got to be moved now, because this is going to be our little meadow for this. I don't know how much, like I said, we're just going to use the skid loader and get the stuff right off the grass right for now. Eventually, when we get bigger and badder, and then what we're going to do, I think, and we'll use the edges of the field right here to go with this field. So this will make, and all the way around, we'll make our hay bales. And then this will make our silage right here. And then we can make our TMR right into the thing. That was something that we did not utilize a lot in Fs25, is we usually just made silage bales. This one, we're going to actually do it right. Yeah, that's about right. Even though it's like a little unlevel, that's the way it would be. Crazy. The only thing that we have on ours that's a little bit different than this, we have an open one like this. It's not very big. It's about this size, to be honest with you, because if you look at size-wise, ours is about 8 foot tall, which is about that size. Perfect. Ours has a little gate that goes across, like that's a metal gate. You come in, you can drive it. When you're filling it, you drive it. When you get done filling it and you start compacting it, we have a little gate that goes across, bink, and it hooks. It's bolted in on one side, and it swings. It's got a big gate. It swings way out like this, and then swings back in like this, so that it holds the silage. And then when you compact it, then up here, you would cover it, and then you would cover it with tires we put over the top of it. So There we go. Very good job. So, whoops, I just hit my microphone. All right, let's go. Let's get some stuff done. We will, I'm glad that it stopped. Let's see how much they're making. They've made 33 liters of slurry. They've used, let's see, 509 liters of food in 3 days, and straw they've used 10 liters. So we definitely don't need a lot of straw for them. But in this pen, according to this, I didn't even check. Does this door open? Yeah, it does. Okay. Right in here is where the manure is going to spawn. But because they're so little babies, they're not going to make much slurry. They're mostly going to pee right now. So that's what that is. Sorry. We can also clear this all up. Like, I just don't know how these big trees are going to disappear out of here. But we can also mow around them. That's, we're going to get us a nice little mower. I think I saw a little push lawnmower, or not push lawnmower, a ride lawnmower that I might use on, like the areas like this, and we can just come through with the skid loader and pick up the grass right out of it. Done it in my yard lots of times. So we might do that. Since this is so small here, we might just mow this with a ride lawnmower. I don't know. We'll see. I'd like to actually get a mower in here and actually do it, that way. But it's also very small. This is my side yard is 10 acres, so it's this little tiny thing here would take me about 10 minutes. Anyways, I digress. So I hope you guys learned a little bit of something with lime. I hope you guys learned a little bit. Like we talked about, we're going to do this legit. Let's get this tractor warmed up. Get in here. Man, I love the sound of these tractors. They did a fantastic job on these. I just don't understand why it didn't hook up to that trailer, because it should have. A PTO hookup on it. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Once she's warmed up, then we'll bring her out here. And we also have to start putting all this stuff. We're going to put all that into this shed over here on the back side of it. No, we can't. That's our pressure washer. That's our washing station. So we got to go in here. We got to find a corner to put our lime and stuff in, because it's got to be enclosed. Yeah, let's need that right now. All right, enough. She's got plenty of fuel. Now, what I like about this tractor, just like ours in real life, is that no matter how hard you try, you're not going fast with it. I think they go like 12 to 15 miles an hour fast total. They are 150. They're more of a pulling tractor. The other mod I'm waiting for, really patiently, is the manual attach. Whoops. Now once we get this stuff, lower this down so we can reach it with a skid loader, and let's get out and see what it looks like. Yep, perfect. Look at that. Perfect size. Perfect. Let's get our skid loader and start grabbing ourselves our lime right here, and it should say calcium carbonate. Oh, it does. Look at that. He says it right on there. Perfect. Isn't that awesome? This doesn't say it, but the mod does. And then this should say solid fertilizer, Helm Pro. That's pretty cool. Now these little things, you don't need much to warm up much. There's little motors on them. Oh, and just so you guys know, you see this little camera right there? That's a backup camera. That's actually what you would see in the back, so you could see behind you. Love the sound of it. Love it. We'll get it up above it. Then we'll get it down below just a little bit. Let's see if we can poke that little bear. So if we have to, like I said, we'll go down like this just so we can see it. Okay, this is doing it again. Alright, what are you doing here, buddy? Wow. Is that the collision? I'm wondering if that's the collision, because look. When I drive it normal, it doesn't do it, but when I get close to the big bag, it does it. Watch, I'll just drive straight, and then when I get it, that might be the collision. Huh, because look at that. I think it's the collision. Yeah, We might have to look into that. All I did was raise it up and then raise the forks up, see, so you can see it. There you go. Now, you would normally get out and pull that little lever so that it opens it up. Let's put this in here. Yeah, I think it's the collision, because it did it when because there's nothing on my controller now to mess it up. So it might be the collision. We might have to disable the collisions. I don't know how to do that. Unless I mean, usually there's a mod that comes out that does it, but let's put these right here in the corner. So I love my skid loader. Actually, yeah, let's put it right here. Now this is what I like to do with ours at home. This little Kubota is nice. I want one. Now we'll come and we'll move that after we get done spreading. That nice and level. Put the forks down so it starts picking up the front end. There you go. Let's back it off just a little bit. Here we go. Climb out the front. There we go. Now we can start spreading some lime. Gotta get this raised back up again. Perfect. Nice. They did a good job on it. Now, it's definitely not 15 miles an hour because I'm not doing it that way. So we're going to go, let's go 7. Let's go an even 6. Perfect. Nice. Look at that. Right on the money. Almost like I'm done this before. We are spreading the lime. Start spreading the lime. It's coming today. We're gonna spread the lime today and raise up our pH. Sorry, had to. But I'm glad you guys are enjoying the series. I really am happy that you guys are really being part of. Did we run out already? Ha! That is a little quick. Well, we're going to be making a lot of trips. Huh, that's as far as we went. How much does this thing hold? All right. So now what we've got to do is there a, you know, I'll bet you this thing only holds like 200 liters. We'll find out right now. That's funny. I was sitting there just singing away and didn't even realize that it's, yeah. Didn't even realize it, that it was gone. You guys are probably screaming at your screen. Well, as long as the rain's not holding out. Okay, so we got to figure out how much this holds because it's going to take a lot of lime to do this field. But that's okay. We got lots of time. Did I lower that? I don't think I did. There it goes. $350. We have to go a little faster just so we can get somewhere on the field. Yep. Here, one load. One 350 liters went one strip. I think when I lowered it too, I think it lowers the value. But that's about right. Oh, it's already down. Okay, good. I think this only holds 1,000. I should be pretty close to the big bag, finishing up. All right, ready for pass number 2. All right, so we're going to have to go. Well, this isn't even going to make a pass. Okay. We're going to be filling it a lot. But that's what we wanted anyways. That's a good thing we don't have a big field, isn't it? Because we would need a bigger spreader. I think what we'll do is we'll go, because I don't want to drive too much on this field. Actually, yeah. You don't want to see. I just want to see this. This is just for the game. Yep. Okay. Well, you can do that if you have to. This is why I like this tractor. See, it's like not fast at all. It's made for farming. We're going to have to definitely buy some more lime. Ooh. Love the sound of this tractor. And this should finish us off right here. This. Nope, not quite. I want to go one more pass, a couple more passes so that we can make the whole, make one line with the whole thing. All right, I think this should just about do this bag, and then we're going to have to take the trailer, hook it up, and take the skid loader down and pick up another couple of bags of lime. But the nice thing about this is once you do this, you won't have to do it very often, if you know what I mean. I wonder now, once we get going, I'm going to pick it back up and see if it still uses it super fast or what's the deal. Because this only had 1,000 liters in it. Now, the other thing that we could do is we could purchase a basically a buy point, and simulate. We'd have to go home. We'd have to go down and fill it, like buy lime and fill it like a refillable. Is that not going to pick up there? Might have to do it just from one section. The hit marker on this is weird. Huh. We were right on it. How come it won't pick it up now? Oh, wait. The hit marker is weird on this. This is weird. I'll bet you it's because I went and I got it out of there and I didn't dump it. Yep. Look how far away that is. Look at where the hit marker is on that. Isn't that nuts? Alright, let's get down. Make us a couple more passes going the short way. You see the skid loader in our mirror. But that's cool. That's about right. That's what we want. Pretty soon, before you know it, we'll be mowing this. Now I want to raise it up and see if I can use less. I might have to go in the XML and see if I can fix it a little bit. Down over the hill. Yay! Everybody hang on. It's like a roller coaster in here. Oh, it doesn't even go that far. All right, so it's a good thing we don't have to spread the lime very much. You know what I mean? Like, you don't have to do it every time. I still just about do it anyways for the episode. It'll be perfect. I want to do something. There we go. No, we'll just do this. There it is. That's the bag. All right. Take this and put it away. And we're going to have to buy us next episode, which will be tomorrow. We're going to have to go down to the shop and buy us probably about 6 bags. Now, what I will look into is, let's do this. Let's look into a refillable one that goes on in the farm. And we can get the buyable one if they have it, because realistically, we have that sort of stuff on the farm. Like our silos and stuff, we get seeds a lot of times that will be delivered, and they come and they have these big giant silos, and they fill it. They come and they fill it, and then we get it right out of there, and then when it's empty, perfect on the ground. Perfect. So sorry, I had an itch on my eyeball, right in the middle of my eyeball. That's crazy. We'll look into it, maybe get a refillable silo put on the farm so that we can just fill our lime and stuff when we need it. Still a lot of trips, but I mean, then again, we can do it that way too. It's not the end of the world. So let's take this 255 and we'll see if we can get 2 passes down the other way, and then we'll finish up going this way. Now remember, this is only 10 meters wide, this little thing, and it looks to me more like it's like 8 meters wide. So it's really only about 30 feet we're spreading at a time. So it's not, you're not getting very much. And it's not very big, but I also may go in and edit this a little bit just to use a little bit less, but it's pretty good. It's about right. I do like how it makes the thing so you know exactly where you left off. Bounces you around. Welcome to my world. Now this is going to be gone in about 3 seconds here. There we go. Day 1 of liming in the books. All right, everybody. We made it to the end of episode number 12. Day number 12, shall we say. And we are going to head down to the shop next episode, and we are going to purchase us a bunch of pallets of lime, or we're going to look into getting a buy point here for lime and fertilizer. And then hopefully it's refillable, because what I'd like to really do is all right, let that run for a second just to cool down. What I'd like to do is or we can purchase it and we can simulate. What we could do is get a buy point here, and then we just have to pay for it every time, which is realistic. They would bring it and deliver it. That way we don't have to run to the shop every 2.5 minutes to get another pallet, because that one bag didn't even get us half that field. So we're going to need at least 3 more bags to get us through to do that. So we'll look into some odds and ends and see what we can come up with for next episode and put it in here and get it ready. But on that note, guys, we finished. So please, please, please look out for yourselves, look out for each other, and most importantly, look out for each other's families. Be sure to like and subscribe and share. Hit the little notification ding bell so you get notified when Fury drops a video. Be sure to enjoy the night, the day, the weekend, whenever you're watching this. And remember, I love you all, and I will be right back here tomorrow morning with another episode. Well, this one's going to drop tomorrow morning, which is Saturday, and then Sunday we will have one more episode, and then we'll have Monday off, so we won't have any videos. But all right, guys, get out of here, and as Venham Gaming would say, get out of here. Make sure you guys are checking out all my friends and everybody's happy, and have a great night, and I will catch you guys on the flip side.